384 attempts. That's what it took for Team Liquid to claim world first on Mythic Dimensius, a boss that pushed the limits of endurance, strategy, and willpower. It was quite an epic showcase. But hold up, this isn't just another recap of who took first place, who took second place, and how dramatic it was. No, we're actually diving deeper. This video is about what it takes to be a professional esports team, where success is dependent on a lot of human factors, data science, and a bit of luck. These are my main 3 insights, backed by science. Let's jump in. To give a bit of context, you guys know that raiding usually requires rapid decision making in super chaotic environments, especially in retail WoW. For any new encounter that you face, your cognitive load peaks, decreasing your ability to perform optimally. Psychologically speaking, there are many ways to tackle this, but to keep the video short, here's a recap of what I noticed during the live streaming sessions of Team Liquid. Team Liquid leveraged this idea of deliberate practice. It's a concept from a psychologist named Erickson. Based on his research and expertise, he argues that thousands of hours of focused repetition build automated responses. In our case, it means that performance is not about grinding stupidly over and over. It's about having structured training sessions. And these guys had 384 of them. The more you expose yourself deliberately and not mentally dumb to boss mechanics, you have a good chance to create automated responses, build your reflexes and intuition about the actual battle. With other words, you know what to do without thinking too much about what to do. So one cue from the raid leader and you're good to go. Structured training does 2 things. It increases pattern recognition, and it reduces cognitive load during future encounters. So both elements are quite critical to enhancing performance and eventually getting world first. So simply put, you expose yourself to the stress until it diminishes its effect. Secondly, there are professionals. They know their class in and out. At this point, it's not a discussion about learning the game, it's about optimizing. I'm sure you guys know this much better than me, but I'm pretty sure professional WoW rating is all about optimizing numbers, like when do we push for more damage? When do we stop? For when do we save our cooldowns? I'm quite sure that these teams use specialized tools to model damage and healing output during their fights. It quickly becomes an optimization problem that requires the usage of data science. Each attempt brings in more data points. The better they use the data, the faster they can improve their future performance. And you can actually hear this. Max, the raid leader, had multiple mentions where he said something like, "It's all good. We're just gathering more data." This is what professionals do. They adopt data-driven approaches towards performance. They parse battle logs, they apply regression analysis to identify who underperforms, and who goes maybe through suboptimal rotations. Simply said, teams like Liquid think about rating as an applied science experiment. Lastly, effective teams exhibit something which is named psychological safety. It's a concept introduced by Edmondson. Psychological safety refers to an environment where team members feel secure in taking risks, expressing ideas, and admitting mistakes without the fear of blame. Go back to their videos and listen to their communication during the streams, most of them being sleep deprived and under high stress. They call out errors without blame. They signal observations, they're not pointing fingers. This approach builds trust and encourages collaboration to get towards a common goal. By maintaining this type of environment, they reduce cognitive load and they enable people to focus on the task. And also, they support each other through the individual learning process. Funny enough, I think that at times the chat was much harsher than the actual communication between the team members. And I'm curious, what was your favorite moment of this battle to world first? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. To recap, they went through deliberate practice. So they went through the encounter so many times that they're in autopilot mode. They did strategic preparation. So they started with a plan and they optimized it over and over until they managed to succeed. And then lastly, they were in an environment in which they felt psychological safety. They didn't get blamed if they made mistakes. So next time we're all watching a battle to world first, remember, these guys are professionals playing an optimization game and pushing human limits to the maximum. Anyways, my channel is full of psychology applied in games. Here are a couple of more videos that you may want to watch next. Until next time, game on.